Hi guys, I'm in the mood for tags today, so I wanted to do the 19 random facts tag because I've seen it been going around quite a lot here on YouTube, and I thought it would be fun to give it a go. So I'll start off with the first one. I will warn you, I've written them down on a piece of paper, but some of them are really random. So the first one is that I have 3 older brothers. I don't have any sisters, I just have 3 older brothers, which well, just made life hard to find a boyfriend when I was younger, because I have 3 older brothers and my dad used to be a professional boxer. So yeah, finding a boyfriend was quite tricky, should we say. They wouldn't really let me. Number 2, which is moving on to the same subject, I have been in a relationship for 8 years and my boyfriend is a professional cage fighter. So I seem to attract professional fighters, or whatever, they're in my family. Yeah, we've been together for quite a long time. He got the seal of approval from all my siblings and my dad, and we've been together ever since. Number 3 is that I absolutely love horror films. I'm obsessed with horror films. If anybody's got any good films, like suggestions, put them down below. I love old school horror like The Lost Boys. Tell me if anyone's watched that film, The Lost Boys. That is a classic, and I love all the modern films. Some other classics from my childhood, because I'm a 90s baby, is Friday the 13th and Freddy Krueger. Love all those, but I also like all the modern ones as well, the ones that like mess up your mind, like, I don't know, I love it all, like any, really, just any. Number 4 is I have horses, and I have had horses and ridden all my life since I was tiny. My dad's originally Irish and he had horses, and then he brought on the love to me, and yeah, so I love riding, I ride all the time. Number 5 is I love cakes, and I don't just mean like everybody loves cakes, right? I mean I love cakes. Like, I will get a craving at like 8 o'clock at night and have to drive down to Tesco just to get one. Like cupcakes especially, but I like Victoria Sponge, anything like that. I'm obsessed with making cakes, I'm obsessed with eating cakes, I just love the look of cakes, I'm obsessed with cakes, honestly, it's crazy. My boyfriend says if cakes were supposed to be for dinner, I would be the perfect housewife, because I can cook cakes, but I can't really cook much else. Well, I can, but he likes to say I can't. Number 6 is one day I want to live abroad. I'm not quite sure where. My auntie lives in Canada and we've been there quite a few times and I really love it. I think I'd find it really hard because I'd miss my family, but I would really like to venture and see what else is out there. Number 7, I'm really tall. I'm actually really tall. I was the tallest in my whole school for the longest time, even the boys. I'm 5'11" without any shoes on. With shoes, a tiny bit more, and then with heels, I can be up to like 6'3". It's crazy, so I don't ever wear heels. Number 8 is on the same subject. I hated school. I really didn't enjoy it. I couldn't wait to leave. I didn't like the people. I didn't like what I was doing. I'm one of those people that if I'm really interested in what I'm doing, then I'll do really well, but if I'm not, then I'm just not going to bother. Number 9 is I have one tattoo. I'm not going to show it to you now because it's on my lower back, but it's just of a butterfly and it's got 2 like tribal sort of swirls either side, which looks really cool. I had that done when I was 18. And number 10 is I have 4 piercings. I've got my belly button pierced, my tongue pierced, I've got my ears pierced, and then my, I don't even know what this is called, this bit pierced here. Number 11 is I'm obsessed with sweets. This is another thing. Everybody likes sweets, don't they? But I mean, I'm obsessed. You know how kids get excited about sweets? I get excited. I love sweets. I shouldn't be a dental nurse, really, because all the things I love are terrible for your teeth, but I can't help it. I've always got to have sweets. If I'm having a snack, I love sweets. I've always got a bag. Everyone always comes to me if they want a sweet. Number 12, what does that say? Oh yeah, my dream guy would be, okay, so there's 2 guys which are out there, celebrity world, and I'm obsessed with David Hayes. I love him. I don't know if you know him, he's a UK boxer. That's the kind of guy I like big, buff, like, I don't know, that kind of guy. And I love Vin Diesel, but then who doesn't, eh? And then that moves me on to the next topic, which is number 13. I hate skinny guys. I don't hate them, like, personally, but I mean, I wouldn't ever go for a skinny guy. I've kind of got that old school sort of image where, you know, like in cartoons where the girl's like skinny with a tiny waist and then the guy's like broad shoulders, big like biceps, that's what I like. I couldn't go out with a guy that was really sort of slim or like finely built. I'd rather my boyfriend be fat, quite frankly, than skinny. Obviously I don't want a fat boyfriend either, I like obese, I mean, but I mean, I prefer guys to have a bit of weight with them. I prefer like a nice big shoulder, so when they give you a cuddle you feel like, you know what I mean, like safe, and I don't know, I like bigger guys. Number 14 is I'm very close to my gran, and I wanted to bring this one up because obviously it is Mother's Day today, so happy Mother's Day to any mothers. And I have obviously got a mum as well, but when I was little, my mum had to go back to work like full time, like, and she worked loads of hours and quite far away, and so I stayed with my gran from 6 months to 12 years, pretty much full time. So I love my gran very much. We're very close. And yeah, she's getting on a bit, love her, but she's doing really strong. And yeah, I love my gran so much, and every Mother's Day I give her a present and a card as well, because she is like my mother as well. Number 15 is I love to sleep. Okay, right, normal people, I think they're supposed to have, 8 hours sleep? I need a minimum of 8 hours, okay? If I could have how much I wanted, it would probably be about 11, maybe even 12. I love sleep. I just think it's amazing. Like, I try not to sleep too much. I don't want to waste my days, like weekends and things. But I don't like to get up too early, and I have to because I have horses. So I normally come back and take a nap, is what I'm saying, because I love sleep. Number 16 is I drink far too much tea, like, you know, as in tea or coffee. When I'm at work, I have quite a few cups of tea, and when I come home, and I've got to have one in the morning, but I don't drink much coffee, so it's not too bad. Number 17 is I'd rather stay in with a takeaway. Okay, right, I'm 21 years old, and I would rather stay in with a nice film and a takeaway than go out and party all night. I do like to go out sometimes, and it's my birthday coming up, and of course I shall be going out. But I'm not one of those girls that like have to go out every weekend or really want to. I'm quite happy with just staying in, relaxing, and going out every now and then. Number 18 is I'm not very confrontational. Believe it or not, I don't like it when someone gets a bit narky with me, or you know what I mean, like tries to start an argument, and I'm the kind of person that I'll try and laugh it off or leave rather than full on have a blazing row. So I'm not very, I wish I was in a way. It would be nice to be able to stand up for myself, but I'm not. I'm kind of a bit of a pushover, if I must say myself. And then number 19 is I get far too attached to pets. Now people are going to be like, what? Everybody gets attached to pets. Yeah, I know everybody gets attached to their pets because it's their pet. But like, cut a long story short, my rabbit that I've got now, it took me 3 years after my last one died to get this one, because I was heartbroken, and I mean like as if my mum died or something. It was so upsetting. Like, I had him for 8 years when he died, and he died quite sort of randomly, like straight away. I had no warning, and it literally broke my heart. And I know it upsets everybody, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that I'm very sensitive with things like that, and it takes me a long time to get over something like that. And so I've only just recently, in the summer, got my new rabbit, because I wanted one, but I didn't want to feel like I was replacing my old one, if that makes sense. And although I love my new one very much, my old one will always sort of be my first, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I just need to try not to get so upset, because everybody dies, and I need to realise that, really. It's the same with animals. Every animal's going to die, and it took me a long time to understand that before I got my new one, because a lot of people were saying, you know, after the first one affected me so badly, am I ready, you know, to go through that again? Because, you know, I had a long time with my last rabbit. He lived 8 years, and, you know, sometimes they don't live that long, so hopefully mine will. He's doing healthy and he's fine. And anyway, I'm rambling, so that is my 19 random facts video. Please comment, rate, subscribe, leave your video response if you do one underneath. I'd love to watch it. Hope you're all having a fab day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.